Hi, this is Teresa Parker with Teresa Parker Art, and I'm going to see if this is working. I have one that's not working and one that is, and I don't even know if you can hear me. So bear with me just a moment, and we're going to see if this works. And let me know if the other one, let me know if you can hear me. And let's see. Okay, hold on just 1 second. We'll see if you can hear me. It takes a while. It won't even load, so I don't know if this is working or not. It doesn't tell me. So, because Facebook has changed a lot of their stuff. So let me see if I can hear you.
Hi, this is Teresa Parker.
Oh, I can hear it on here. Okay. So hopefully you can see me moving. I know on my computer it's terrible. I can't tell if you can see it or not. So I hope this is all working for you. Tonight we're going to do the watermelon welcome sign. And this is really super fun and easy. I have a 3D welcome that we're going to use on this tonight. A little welcome sign that I had somewhere. Let me grab it real quick. So we have this 3D welcome sign, and I'm going to use that. If you don't have one, you can, I have a tracer on the website, and you can print it out and go ahead and handwrite the welcome that way. And we're going to paint the watermelon, and then we're going to put a little bow up here, and I've got some extra ribbon for that. Just any ribbon will work, that you like. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my welcome piece real quick, because I know that it's going to have to dry before I can get it glued onto the welcome sign. So I hope this is all working. My computer shows that I'm not moving, so let me know if it's working or not. So I hope it is. I tell you, this whole thing has been like a couple of issues with Facebook. And we're going to use, I have a new camera. Isn't that cool? So now you can actually see it over my hands. Oh, I think I just went away. Let me know if this is working. Let me check. Where's my other phone at? I had another phone. Here it is. Okay, I don't know. So this is a dark blue, a dark green, and a light green. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the welcome in dark green. And yeah, both my screens are locking up. So we're going to see if it continues to do that. I might have to start this over. Sometimes it works fine for y'all, but it doesn't show me that it's working. So it's kind of weird. So yeah, see, I show my camera on one of them is locked up, but we're going to see. So can y'all see me painting that welcome sign? I hope so. So we're going to go ahead and get that on there. Now, the other welcome sign that I made the other night for a sample, I did a blue background. Oops. And I think tonight what we'll do is, sorry, it was dripping through there. I think tonight what we're going to do is, it's not working, is it? I don't know if it's working now. Okay, well, we're going to give it a shot. I'm just going to keep going until somebody tells me different. So let's go ahead. I'm going to finish this welcome real quick. It's kind of dripping on my other one, and that's okay. So I think tonight, though, back to what I was saying, the other one I did, I painted the blue background. Tonight I think I'm going to paint a yellow background just for something different. I think it'll be really pretty. And if not, I'll just repaint it. That's a nice thing about paint. You can always redo it. So I hope this is working. I'm going to ask Scott to let me know if this is. Okay, so can y'all see both my cameras now? I can't tell. It's not telling me. It's so weird. I might have to disconnect and just use my camera. So I got the welcome painted in green. And then what I do is I take a little bit of the light green, the lime green, and I'm just going to give it some highlights just to kind of bring it out a little bit. So I'm just adding some lines onto it and the lime green. Yeah, I like that. So hopefully you can see that. I just really can't tell. So this shows I'm in there on both of them. Okay, well, we're going to give it a shot here. So let me have Scott take a look and see if y'all can see this real quick. Hold on. I'm going to put this down to dry because the welcome is the next to last thing we do. Hey, Scotty, can you look on my Facebook, Therese for Art, and make sure both my cameras are working because it's showing me that nothing's working. Thank you. You know, one of those tacky nights. Okay, so let's get started. Let's paint the background. I picked out, let's see, what is this? Daffodil yellow. And wash off my paintbrush. And I'm just going to use about that much. And I got just a big 1-inch brush here. Oh, don't know.
Yeah, you're on both.
Okay, and it's both are moving. The one on the right's not moving. Don't get too close. It'll interrupt it messes up the speakers, the cameras and everything. It's real weird how it works.
Yeah, the one on the right is not moving.
Okay, can you hear me?
It's moving slowly.
Okay, so I'm going to take me off and I'm going to leave my hands on. So now can you see well, it'll take about 30 seconds to catch up. Let me know if you can see my hands and then let me know if you can hear me.
Your hands are working just fine.
Okay.
Now it's off. Yeah, your hands are just fine.
Okay, and it's picking up my words, right?
Yeah.
If you unmute me, can you hear me? Sorry, all this technology stuff, see, like mine shows me it just quit on me. Mine's saying it's not. Okay, that's okay. Thank you. You can turn it down now. Mine's saying that it's not working. Mine is telling me it's not working. So in 20 seconds, let me know if it's still on there.
Okay.
So it's really weird how this works, but if it continues to do something weird, or if you can't hear me, I will go ahead and we will try something different. Let's get the yellow on here. I just kind of thought we would use yellow. Okay, thank you. I do like the pretty yellow. Be nice and bright. And see where that green is right there? I'm going to try to cover it with the yellow. Now, if the yellow doesn't cover the green, simple trick is we paint over that spot in white or gray. Let it dry, and then we'll be able to paint over it with any color. Just yellow is a little iridescent, a little thin, so you can kind of see through it. But I think the watermelon's going to cover that. So now I've got the yellow on. And I'm using a little bit of water too, just to make sure it spreads a little better. This is called MDF wood. I got it from a place called Diverse Woodworks in, don't give me a line, I think they're in Indiana. I met them when we went to Tennessee. And it's really good, easy to paint wood. And it's super smooth and it's light. So I'm going to go over this spot one more time with a little yellow. Oops. Almost dropped it on there, and this just a little bit. Okay, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this brush. I kind of like the yellow background. We're gonna see if I like it when it's all done. I'm just not there yet, but we're gonna try it. So, sorry about my reach. Got to get a paper towel here. Let's dry off the paintbrush. And so now I won't be able to speak because you know how I am. I'm going to use the dark green. I kind of got it mixed with my light green, but that's okay. I'm going to use this on the outside edge. About the width of my brush for the rind, the watermelon rind. Maybe, yeah, I guess about that much, you think? If it needs to be higher, I can do that. We'll even it out here in just a moment. Okay, kind of mixed with my light green, which is good. Kind of gives it a little different color. A little bit of water. Okay, so that's about the width of the paintbrush, which just makes it nice. I have to stand up and look at it. And it's a little less than half. So I think that's okay if it's a little less than half. No, let's put it a little higher. I think I'm going to make it more of the halfway mark. I think like up here. About up to here. Is that about halfway? I think that's about halfway. So we're going to do it this up to here. Just because I want the watermelon part to be big too. I don't want it to disappear with everything else that's going to be on here. So I might have to kind of go over this again in the green where it met the yellow. But it's also going to have another color up there, so we might not have to. Okay, so there's my beginning of my watermelon. Okay, so now we are going to, let me grab, I'm going to try the Royal Fuchsia. Oops, and I think what I'm going to do is, this is kind of a light color. See, that's really a light color. So I think what I might do is also take a little bit of the True Burgundy, and we might just have to mix it to make it a little darker. Just because I don't want the watermelon pink. In my mind, it shouldn't be pink. So let me grab another brush here. I dropped my brush. We'll get us another 1-inch brush here. And I'm going to, let me show you what these colors look like. So here's the, what is this called? Fuchsia. This is the Royal Fuchsia. And it's kind of pink. And here is the burgundy. And it's kind of dark. So I think this brush might be too hard. But if I mix them kind of on the watermelon, I think that's kind of pretty. So I'm just kind of getting my brush a little damp. It's a little hard. Okay. So I'm going to start with some pink, with the fuchsia. Now up here, I am going to go ahead and put like the little bite out of it. I just think that's cute. Do pink. Oh, I got a lot of paint on there. Okay, and that's going to be like that. And then we will kind of flatten it out a little bit. Okay, and we'll put some of the burgundy over that too. Kind of darken it up a little bit. So this, oops, I got too close over here because I do want to leave a little space for the white, but white pretty much covers everything. So we're just going to kind of go like that. Give it a little bit of half circle. I just love the watermelons. I think they're so much fun, so summery, and I love watermelon. Matter of fact, we know summer's here because we went to the grocery store the other day. There was watermelon just when we walked in the door. I don't know how good it'll be at the beginning of the season, but we are going to try one. I just love them. Okay, so see, that's a little pink for me. So I'm going to take some of this burgundy, and I'm going to kind of blend it in, and it'll kind of cover some of the other stuff, like the greens I picked up. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's the inside of a watermelon. Oops, a watermelon. I think I'm going to have to go, aha. And Draw that line. Okay. And that's all right. And it's kind of cool because it kind of picked up some of the yellow and it looks pretty neat. And then the burgundy in here. So that looks a little better, I think. I'm trying not to get it too textured there. It's got a little thick. Okay. And I think I'm kind of looking at my other one. That's okay. Okay. You know me, I cannot draw lines and talk at the same time. So here's the beginning. What I'm going to do, let's see. This is going to have to, let me see if I can get this off with a paper towel. I might have to get a baby wipe and wipe that off. I got green and pink kind of blended, and I need like a little space for the white there. And I don't want the green on there. So let's go back through here with the burgundy real quick, or with the pinks, burgundy and the fuchsia. And let me kind of pick up that green a little bit. And then we're going to let that dry, and I can paint over the rest in the white, which is kind of nice. Okay. And we'll fix the green too as we go along. We're going to be changing that. Okay. So what do you think? How's that look? Okay. That I think is coming along pretty good. Alrighty. So let me go up here. And I'm going to get a little more yellow. And kind of drag it right here. Okay. And then I'm going to take the burgundy. And we're going to give it just kind of a line of red across the top. Okay. Yeah. Okay, got that done. So now it's kind of a nice mix. And I think that's looking pretty good. Okay. So I lost my other camera totally. And that's all right. We'll get that fixed. Let's see. Next, I'm going to, I think what I want to do now is let's go ahead and get a little bit of the black out. And I did put a lot of seeds on my other one, but on this one I'm not going to put so many seeds. I kind of went overboard, but I had so much fun. So I'm just going to get this is just a little, gosh, can you even see it? It's a little bitty liner brush, and I'm just going to do like little teardrops, right? And fill them in. And we're going to go different directions because these are seeds of the watermelon. They don't have to be perfect. They're not all the same size. They're not all going the same direction. At least not as far as I know. All my watermelon seeds seem to be kind of random. Okay, and then if you mess up if you don't, nothing's a mistake. So if you don't like the one that you painted, you can always just paint over it, make it bigger. Or you can let it dry and paint over it with pink. And so I'm just going to do my little seeds. And let's see if I can get a little one. Maybe a little one up here. That wasn't too little. Okay. It's like, oh, the big test to see how little I can get it. Not very little, that's for sure. I think if I had a smaller brush, maybe. But I kind of like these like this. What do you think? I think it's coming along good. Uh-oh, am I getting overboard with the seeds here? I just have so much fun painting them. And let's put a couple here. Now, last night I put the little extra seeds over there. I think I'm going to put a couple extra seeds right here just because, I don't know. And the yellow is not dry, so we're going to see if we can get them in there. And black is kind of standing on top of that yellow. Okay. And let's see. I think that's okay like that. So we're going to go ahead and wash that out. That's got that inky black in there. I think I just got it all over me, which of course it wouldn't be a paint night without painting myself at least once. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little white. I'm just making a mess of this poor little plate. Okay. And that's way too much, but that's okay. And you know, I'm going to take one of my liner brushes, like this liner brush like that, and I'm going to get it wet. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the white on the tip of it. Oh, gosh, can you even see that? So just on the tip of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to give the seeds a little bit of personality. And let's highlight them so that they will stand out. And of course, I'm drawing lines, so you'll have to excuse me. I have a hard time talking when I'm drawing lines or painting lines. I'm trying to, especially when I'm trying to do anything straight. Okay. Got that. And so this is going to be a really cute door hanger. I really like door hangers. I think they're a lot of fun. I think I'm going to get a truck, and we're going to do a truck one with the different seasons, you know, that go into the truck. I'm just going to put some white seeds, and, you know, I'm not even going to make a shape. I'm just going to kind of put them on there because the white seeds kind of seem to be random and thin little spots. And that kind of takes place of my dots that I won't be doing. Since I do dots in every painting, we'll just leave some white seeds. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Okay, so we've got that. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about my other camera. It's just decided it's going to be offline. Okay, so now we've got that. I want to go ahead and do the white on the rim of the watermelon, and I think I'm going to use this nice little angle brush. And it's about 1/2 inch angle brush. And what we're going to do is go in from the side. So we definitely want this to kind of be a little pointed. Okay, we're going to try this again. Okay. And we're going to go like this. I'm going to start over here. Again, I'm drawing a line, so I can't talk too much. So while I'm quiet, you can listen to my Pomeranian outside barking and the goat out the door yelling mama because he thinks he's starving to death, although he's not. But that's good. We thought he was dying the other day. He's much better now. Yes, he's a pet goat. Okay, now the pink kind of got in here. And that's okay, as long as it's not too much pink. Okay, so up here, it's kind of where I messed up earlier. So I'm just going to make it a little thicker white. And that's it. Alrighty, so now we've got the white, and now I'm going to give it a little personality. So I'm going to use let's use, I really want a soft brush, and don't know if I have a 1-inch really soft. Let's try this one. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to use this lime green, and it did get into my dark green, but we're going to see how long that lasts. What I'm going to do is give it some little stripes along here. And all I'm doing is laying the brush down, and I'm making a stripe as wide as the brush. That is it. Very simple. Oops, yeah, that's a little dark. So let me get the light green, and we're going to put it in a different area on my plate here next to the red. And let's get it all ready. And I'm just going to go around here randomly and put down stripes the width of the brush. Now on the other one, I went back and I went around the stripes with white. So I don't know if I should do that or not. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Should I do the highlight these greens with white, the lime green, like on each side a little white stripe? I don't know. I kind of like it like this. That one I'm having a hard time with, but that's all right. It's watermelon. It's a fruit. It's not perfect, is it? Okay. So what do you think? I hope it's letting you make comments. You know, this is that StreamYard thing, and I don't know if it's going to let you make comments or not. So let me try. Let me post a comment, if I can spell, and let me see if it shows. Okay, I can see mine, but I don't know if I can see yours. But anyway, I'm gonna have to decide what to do. I can't decide. I kind of like it. I do like the yellow background. I don't know if I should put the white stripes on it or not. So here's what we're looking at. Let's get the welcome out. And let's see. Let me make sure it's dry on the back here. Don't want to get green on it before I know where I'm putting it. Okay, there might be a little green. That's good. So if I put welcome, like over here, right? And put the ribbon maybe up here. That might not look too bad. Or should I put it towards the middle and put the ribbon up in the middle up here? I think that's going to look better on this one. What do you think? Like that? And then put the ribbon up on top? I think that might look better. I'll put it towards the middle. Yeah. What do you think? Like that with the ribbon on the top? Would that be okay? It's a little crooked, isn't it? Okay. I think that's getting there. It's not exactly straight. I'm going to have to really look at it before I glue it. Alrighty. So now for the ribbon. This will be, I'm going to move this just for a second. I just can't decide if I want to put white on there or not. I think I kind of like it like it is. So let me leave it like this for now, and we're going to let it kind of dry. And let me get the ribbon. We're going to use pink and white and green. And I don't know if I have yellow. Sorry, I didn't have it quite ready yet. Oh, look, I do have some yellow. Let's see how big this is. Okay. So now I've got ribbons. So let me plug in the hot glue gun and get everything ready. Sorry, I know you're looking at a blank screen now. So here's my hot glue gun. Okay, so we got green and pink and yellow and white. And you know, I think I need, because it's yellow and green, Not much pink, but I do like that pink. Let me use maybe this green as well. Okay, let's see what we can do. Hello, Xena baby. Okay, so we're going to put in about this long. Yep. I'm going to make 2 this long. And these are very cool bows. I am terrible with bows. My mother is like the ultimate bow maker ever, and I just can't do it. So I cheat. We're going to do these little bows like this. And this is fun. Oh, my glue stuck to it. And I really like this cute little cotton stuff. I think it's very cute. And we're going to use this to tie it off with. Okay. So now what we do is we take one and like this. They're the same size, but that's okay. I'm going to hot glue it so we'll be able to see them, I think. And then green like this and green. And let's do yellow. I am just stacking them on top of each other. And then we're going to take the white. Oh, it's sticking to me. I touched that hot glue gun. Now I'm part of the bow. Okay. So then once we get that, we're just going to grab it right here in the middle and we're going to pinch it. Okay, we're going to pinch it. Now it's kind of fluffy. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to tie it off underneath. I know it's hard to tell in the video. It's a lot easier than it looks. So I'm going to tie it off here. This is kind of hard because it's got the little balls that didn't want to get tight. Okay, so now let's tie that tight. Okay, so when you flip it back over, you have all these colors all mixed in with each other, right? So now you can kind of pull them out as you see fit. What we're going to do is I'm going to put this on the wood round and I'm going to glue some of them in place so that it looks a little more fluffy and kind of get all the colors spread out a little bit here. You can tell there's so many different layers, right? Okay, and then, oh, that's going to be really cute. It's going to lay kind of like that. Isn't that just cute? So I like it. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to tie this into a knot so it doesn't come out just in case. So that's like the easiest little bow ever. And I know it's not a real bow, but I think they're very cute. And we're going to glue some of those down. So let's get the round or the watermelon welcome. And let's get that back over here. Oh, sorry, Xena. And let's see where we're going to put it. So I've got the welcome here. It's actually kind of stuck with the paint. And we're going to put this up here. So let's move the welcome down a little. And move this up a little. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to trim this up just a little bit. Oops, wrong way, sorry. The wrong way. Made it pointed instead of... I do that a lot. I always forget which way to cut it. I forget to cut up to make it like a flag. And that's okay. Let's cut up. Oh, no, this way. And make a flag. Haha. Yeah. And then we're going to cut this one. Let's cut this one. And this way, you know, with these kind of things, it's fun because you can just do anything you want and make it anything you want. And make it your own. So we're going to cut these guys. Give it a little bit of personality. Let's see. How about these? We can cut these like this. Is that right? We're going to find out. Oh, look at that. Okay. And I'm going to cut these. And I'm just doing them all together because it just doesn't have to be perfect. And then we have a couple that aren't done, which is fine. Okay, so now I'm going to shake this guy out. There's a lot of ribbon in there. And I'm going to glue it on here and kind of get it in place how I want it. Okay, so let's stick some glue here. Right in the middle. Kind of get it there. Now, these I'm going to kind of put down here a little bit so you can see them. Just with a little bit of glue. And these guys down here a little bit so you can see them. I don't want them all over the place, especially if it's, you know, hanging on the door. You don't want it. I don't anyway. Don't want mine all over the place. So now we kind of have it, oops, little glue. And let's move this over here a little bit. Okay. So now you've got this cool little ribbon thing, right? And it hangs. Whoop, I didn't glue that down and it just ran all over my, ran all over my little guys. That's okay. So, but there's the ribbon and it looks really cute. So now I have to glue down the welcome sign. Let me fix this real quick with my pink and red. Okay, got some black through there too, but that's all right. There's nothing like making a mess, is there? So now this is going to look really weird until it's dry, but once it's dried, it'll be perfect. I'm just going to go over these little black areas now. There you go. See, if anybody can make a mess, it is me for sure. So I'm just going to touch this up a little bit, go over the black, cover that up a little, blend it in a little. And I know on the camera it looks really weird, but believe it or not, it won't when it's dry. And I'll show you. So I'm going to cover that real quick. I went over that white one. We'll just put it back. Okay. A little bit of the pink. A little bit of the dark here. And I just love it. And that's all right because this one is going to go on my door and it'll look like, it probably still look like, if this still shows a little bit, it'll look like it's actual watermelon because it'll look kind of wet. And that's kind of cool. A little dark. Okay. Blend that in right there. Oh, got to cover this black right here. Gosh, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, I can. Okay. So a little white there. Little white there. Okay. So now we've got that. If it doesn't dry good, it's very easy. All I have to do, just for your knowledge, go back over it, paint over the red, and then put my seeds back in, and it'll be fine. So, and it doesn't take that much paint or time, as we found out. I'm going to go ahead and let me put some glue on my welcome, and we're going to glue it down. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to have to cover up the green with some yellow. Is that about straight? Let's see. Okay, I think that's about right there. And then what I'll do is, I'm going to, when it's all dry, I'm going to go around the green areas that I slid into with the green, and I'll just paint a little bit of yellow over that. Right now I'm just getting some of the glue off. That squashed out. That glue was really hot. Okay. It's called hot glue. Okay. Let me get this little piece out right here. And if not, I can get that later. Okay, so there is the watermelon welcome, and I just love it. And I don't think I'm going to put the white on the outside. I think that looks really cute like that instead of the white. So yesterday for the sample, I did it in blue and we did the white in between. So I think I like this one. What do you think? There's the blue and there's the yellow. I like the yellow and I'm not going to put the white. I think that's great. So let me put this away. And let me see if I can get the camera to work here. And you know what? Let's just do it this way. Okay, can you see me? So anyway, thank you for joining me. And I'm sorry about all the technical issues, but I really appreciate it. And it was a lot of fun. And I will see you again next week. And y'all take care. And thanks again. Bye. Bye-bye.